Hi, I'm Dale and welcome to Spotted Motors. Today you find me in my garage where we're going to be doing a quick update on what Spotted Motors has been up to over the last couple of weeks since I last posted. So, as I'm sat next to the Porsche, let's start with the Porsche. Since rolling it into the house and cracking the back bumper on it and denting it a little bit, I haven't really done much with it, if I'm honest. I've put it back in here and I haven't even had it out since. I did plan to go to the bag shop breakfast meet in it last weekend, but tried turning it over after it's been sat a couple of weeks, and what I thought the battery was dead on it. So scrapped that plan and changed my ideas and ended up going to Farnham Festival of Speed, where I took my white 1 Series. Fantastic show, really good event. First time I've been to that one. Some cracking cars there, a couple of real nice sort of supercars. There was a Ferrari F40 there, a couple of Noble M12s, there was a Countach, a Miura. There was some real nice stuff there, so that was well worth the visit. When I got back home, put the Porsche on charge and realised that there was a battery terminal loose, so maybe he just didn't want to go out that day, but that's sorted, it's back, it's starting, it's running. I even took it to the shop just to make sure everything was right with it, but it's ready to go to a show this weekend. I think I'm going to try and get to, I think it's called Deer Hunt car show. Someone let me know on Instagram about that one, so I'll see if I can get to there in this weekend. While we are talking about the Porsche, I've had it a couple of years now and I've took it as far as I can take it really. It needs a little bit of bodywork on the back now regarding the rear bumper. But I don't know if you've seen one of my Instagram posts where I've seen one of these cars with a turbo rear valance on. And I quite like the look of it because it takes away the... it sits quite high at the back. And you can sort of see the footwell, no one sits in the boot, do they? The tyre where the spare wheel goes, you can sort of see all that. And it takes that way and gives it a bit of a nicer line. So I think that's what I'm going to be looking for to do, is get that done and get this rear valance put on it as well, just to give that rear end a bit of a freshen up. I'm also thinking about changing the wheels. Now this car's got its original Teledial 15-inch wheels on it, but because I haven't had it 2 years, I'm just thinking about changing it a little bit, so probably putting a set of cup wheels on it, or see if you can get them box to twist ones that, you know, they look pretty good on them as well. So yeah, I'll be looking into that. I don't want to modify it as such, I don't want to be putting max power body kits on, so the turbo rear valance is a Porsche factory fitted thing, and again with the wheels, I'll be keeping the Teledials, but I just wouldn't mind a set of wheels just to change the look of it a little bit. But I have added 10 brake horsepower to this car with stickers. I'll let you have a look at them in a minute. But we've got some news. We've also got some news, which we'll get into straight away. I've sold the BMW E39, which can only mean one thing. The Classic Range Rover is now on the road, sat in my driveway, in need of a really good wash. Let's go and take a look. Now would you take a look at that? That is 5 brake horsepower, and on the other side. And just talking about that rear valance, it just takes the height away from the rear end and just hides the ugliness of what I called the footwell earlier. So obviously with the bumper being cracked, I need to freshen that back end up and get that dent took out, and I'll get the rear valance put on as well and sprayed the same colour. As you can see, it sort of sits a bit high at the back. And then we've got the one which gets neglected, never gets cleaned. The Classic Range Rover, the thing that I'm always banging on about. But she's finally on the road and I'm chuffed to bits. I'm using it as my daily driver now, so I've been to work and back on it a few times. She's running like a peach, getting lots of attention, lots of comments on it as well. So yeah, still really pleased. It just needs a weekend spending on it of me just washing, polishing it, giving it a right good hoover out, and just going over all the levels and things like that on it. I'm hoping to get this to Hartley Whitney White Lion Antique meet in a couple of weeks' time, and I'll give you a little bit more information about that as well in a second. So there she is, the new daily. So there you go, you know exactly what Spotted Motors has been up to over the last couple of weeks. You know the plans for the Porsche, and now you also know the news that the uber reliable mile muncher E39 has been sold, and the Range Rover is now my daily driver. So this weekend I'll be heading to, I'm sure it's called Deer Hunt Classic Car Meet. I'll leave in the description below a little bit more about this event. I think it's in Lip Hook, so I'll be going in the Porsche in that. I think it's just basically a breakfast meet. Turn up in whatever you want and just, you know, see what's there. So I'll be going in the Porsche this weekend to that. The following weekend I'm heading to Hartley Whitney, which is White Lion Antiques Classic Car Meet. Got it. And I'll be heading there in the Range Rover. So if you like the look of that car and you wouldn't mind getting a closer look at that car, turn up to that event. The Range Rover will definitely be there, looking as clean as I can get it. And I'm going to leave the doors open, not open, but unlocked. So if you want to get a close look at that car, feel free to jump in, have a sit in, and yeah, take some snaps, everything like that. I will put some Spotted Motors stickers on that car so you know it is mine, just in case there's another L-Reg 3.9 Range Rover Classic that turns up there. Yeah, but that'll be there. And if you see me, don't be afraid to ask a couple of questions about it as well. The first 2 people to get to the car will, if they want them, receive a Spotted Motors sticker. Now that is not guaranteed. 5, 10 brake horsepower for your car or your window or garage wall or wherever you want to put it really. So that is that. Thank you very much for watching. You're now right up to date what's happening. Modify, clean, daily driver, stickers. That is basically it. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you like what you see. Don't be afraid to hit that like button, and definitely don't be afraid to drop me a comment, especially on anything to do with the modification of my Porsche. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, which is @SopttedMotors, which is obvious by now. And I will see you guys either at Deer Hunt or the Hartley Whitney show, which I will leave in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. I've been Spotted Motors.